We all have that one superstition we believe in, and some of us carry that over into gaming. Whether it's an in-game rule you won't break, a curse plagues your ranked games, or even a bad habit, there's always some secret force controlling our results. That's why this week we are ranking the strangest superstitions that players believe. But before we get into the video, I gotta remind you, as always, the like button, the subscribe button, and to ring the notification bell so you never miss one of our videos. Let's get into it. Here are the top 10 weirdest esports superstitions. Kicking off our list is a Valorant exclusive superstition, the 9-3 curse.
Wait, 9-3 curse. Wait, we won. Good job. GG.
Valorant fans have noticed that if the first half ends at 9-3, the team that's in the lead often throws in the second half.
Running it. 2. Wait, people!
Let's go!
It happens so often that fans have called it the 9-3 curse. No one's really sure why it happens either. It could be map balancing, the economy, but honestly, it's probably a psychological thing. Think about it. If a team knows about the curse, they could unwittingly throw while trying to avoid it. Either way, it's real, and you can't convince us otherwise.
9-3 curse is real, nah. Two. One close right. Yeah, why is there 4? This is so annoying. Holy, why are they all in B?
Coming in at number 9 is CSGO's golden rule. Don't kill the chickens. This is one of Counter-Strike's oldest traditions, dating back to the 1.6 days when the chickens were a little boxier. The superstition is simple. If you f with the chickens, well, you reap what you sow.
Oh yeah, I killed Maxi.
Okay, you, shut up.
Alright.
It might be fun to see those chickens pop, leaving nothing but some feathers behind, but it's probably in your best interest just to leave the chickens alone and spare yourself the curse. Unless you're Rops, then you're definitely allowed to kill the chickens.
10 seconds left, Rops has to hold on to his gun. Chicken blocking the door? I've not seen that before. If that gets him killed, oh my god. A chicken blocking the door just got Rops killed.
At number 8 is esports' most immersive superstition, dodging in real life.
Thank you, Hassan. I appreciate you, dude.
No problem.
One, where's Palace? They stacked A. Palace!
Look, we get it. No matter what game you play, it's hard to avoid the instinct to avoid flashes by literally turning your head away from them like you would in-game.
And now just Flamey, they know where he is. Shiro, caught with the knife in hand, but still alive, still a threat.
You might think this one is less of a superstition, more of a natural reflex. I mean, it's not like it actually helps you avoid the flash in-game at all. And yet, if we stopped, then we'd get shot more. At number 7 is the enigmatic superstition surrounding players with anime profile pictures.
Do
it. Anime profile picture.
Look, there's no getting around it. If you play a lot of competitive multiplayer games, for some reason, odds are that you're also a weeb. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with being a bit of a weeb. The problem is bringing that energy into your ranked experience. You see, superstition holds that there are 2 types of anime profile picture players. The first are the ones on the enemy team who always seem to nail you with jumping headshots.
Don't go beam. What was that shot?
Meanwhile, the anime profile picture having players on your team are either completely useless or downright toxic.
You have an AK, Blue.
Next up at number 6 is a superstition we can all relate to. The fact that somehow the timing never works in our favor. Competitive shooters like CSGO, Valorant, and Rainbow Six Siege can often be very stressful, and one of the most nerve-wracking things about them is holding angles. Think about it. There are so many things to worry about while you're holding an angle. You basically have to become a mind reader to do it well.
Okay, you need to like. Okay, yeah. What's Sova waiting for?
What was there?
With so much to worry about, it's not surprising that lots of players get antsy and think, well, if I'm holding this angle, the enemy has to be flanking me, right? So players have become superstitious that the moment they turn away is the moment the enemy is going to peek them. Though, to be fair, it somehow always is. At the halfway point on our list is a phrase you should always remember. Don't be a loser, buy a diffuser.
It's all on Makalele 1v3, tapping away. Ricky snuffs him out, and CLG, they will pick this up. 16-12, they win out the series in a 2-1 fashion. It was lengthy, but it was... No! Oh! The bomb was no time! No!
In Counter-Strike, buying a kit lets you defuse the bomb in half the time it would take otherwise. It may not seem like a lot, but CS is a game of milliseconds, and kits can make all the difference.
Freakazoid holds his trigger, he tries to take the diffuser, but it's traded. Adren gets it, it's 10 seconds on the diffuse. I'm not sure he's got this. This might not be done just yet. No, I'm not 100% sure. It's gonna be so close, it's gonna go to another round at least. Cloud9, just barely, and the headsets were off. Skadoodle thought it was done too.
Ignorance is bliss. Everyone forgets to grab a kit every once in a while, but every CS player knows that if someone mentions a lack of kits halfway through the round, you bet your ass are gonna need them. Coming in at number 4 is the infamous COD Reload.
Oh, hello. Somebody's actually crept out. Oh my god, the timing. You can't make it up, James. You cannot make that up.
This tactical FPS superstition stems from a bad habit new players bring over from games like Call of Duty. The way they reload their guns even when the mag is almost full.
Which combined, nearly 1,000, I suppose. And going for the aggressive reload. Nearly.
Now, to be fair, it's a difficult habit to ditch, but the superstition holds that if you reload, it's gonna be a bad time.
One enemy remaining.
No!
He's just better.
No!
Taking the number 3 spot on this list is every league player's fear that the enemy is always in the bushes.
I think what's coming up next is top esports making a ton of picks. However, Rogue Warriors have got them beat.
Yeah, they have. Okay, maybe it's 80 carry versus 80 carry. Oh my god!
Between a fog of war and the fact that bushes completely hide a champion with even one toe in them, there's no telling where your enemy might be on the map. Mix that with everyone's favorite cheese strat, the death bush, and you get a decade of bush paranoia.
I don't know if the other team knows this. It looks like they could walk right into him. Lee Sin could be the first one here. Double lift walking right into the bush. He will face check this, and he could be going down. He is absolutely going down.
Wow.
The first hill to come out before a minute of the game, and Fnatic starts this one off letting.
The superstition is simple. The enemy is always in the bush, even when it seems insane. Whether the ward is a bait or the whole team is there to beat your ass senseless for face checking a random bush. Somehow, you're never lucky. Coming in second place is Smash's longest lasting superstition. Taunt to get bodied is always a true combo.
He's telling us right now that SD meant perfect.
Okay. Flip that right now. Rosen just got taunt to get bodied.
Every fighting game has a taunt feature, to help rub it in when you're demolishing your opponent. But Smash in particular has developed a reputation for what happens after a taunt. For some reason, whenever a player taunts in a tournament match, it's quickly followed by them losing.
More with the shuriken, knowing that he had to go. Please, God.
Bro, I was gonna flip.
Okay, but that taunt though. That taunt, your boy's not dead.
Uh-oh.
And ooh, getting a little desperate. Oh, you're taking damage for it. Are you dead? Oh, you are dead. What was it? Hi, Mom.
He got it.
Hi, Mom.
That's the combo. Taunt, get bodied. You can't drop it, you can't escape it, so remember, there's a fine line between confidence and hubris.
But no, there's armor that's dependent off knockback.
Oh! He was almost dead. What is this man doing?
He's gonna get taunt to get bodied.
Well, yes, he is.
Go ahead,
And finally, our number 1 spot goes to the infamous Caster's Curse.
I've not seen someone make as good plays as Blazov. He's actually good.
Yeah, for sure. His eats feel really impactful.
Yeah, he always eats the right person.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
The caster's curse is legendary. Hell, it's older than esports. It's been around since traditional sports broadcasting for years. It's what happens when anyone on the mic hypes up a player, completely jinxing them.
People say that I have a curse, a caster's curse, if you will. I'm gonna prove here that I don't. Let's go, McLovin. If he doesn't get in, he's gonna be in trouble because both these guys can look at him. Wow. If he can get to that wall, I'm pretty sure he just got shot. I think exactly what I said happened. I guess I do have a curse, bro.
Sometimes a caster tempts fate by making a joke only for it to come true. Sometimes they say something only for the exact opposite to happen. Either way, there's no winning. Casters always curse players. It's not just a superstition, it's true.
Of course, this level 1 is actually looking horrible for Licorice. I mean,
Yeah.
it took 2 Qs before he even started trading him and then tried to walk through him to lane, but we will see. I mean, I do think this is a really tough matchup for GP.
Yeah. There is one upside, though. Obviously, Grasp trades are very good. Wukong, of course, stacks his passive for bonus health regen. But yeah, Alfari is actually just clapping this guy now. He's almost at just the Q. Flash auto kills. Wow. Alfari grabs first blood. Outplays Licorice handily.
And that's it for this week's list. If you have any weird superstitions or rituals, let us know down in the comment section below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.
So good pick for Navi. Now Sports already achieved 50% of. Oh my god, I'll get back to that in a minute. No. Goodbye, Oscar. Thank you for playing today. Scout shot through the wall from Simple.
Look at him in the middle, but it's on this body right now. He's in the middle of the main entrance. He has been absolutely wrecked. And there's another kill. This round is over. Mouse Sports once again.